Do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugar water, or do you want a chance to change the world? This is a quote from the former CEO of the Apple Corporation, Steve Jobs. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Johnson. How many of us own an Apple product? The majority of college students own at least one Apple product, whether it's an iPhone, iPod, iPad, or MacBook. The Apple Corporation was established on April 1st, 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. They sold the Apple's first Apple I personal computer kit. In 1984, Apple launched the Macintosh program. Initially, the product sold well, but follow-up sales were not strong. The Apple board of directors instructed the former Apple CEO, John Sculley, to contain Steve Jobs and limit his ability to launch expensive forays into untested products. As a result, there was a power struggle between CEO John Sculley and Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs resigned from Apple. From 1994 through 97, Apple worked hard to produce the next big innovation in technology. In 1994, Apple allied with IBM and Motorola in the IIM Alliance. The goal was to create a new computing which would use IBM and Motorola hardware along with Apple software. On July 9, 1997, Jill Amelio was removed from office after a low stock price and crippling financial losses. Steve Jobs then became the interim of CEO and began reconstructing the company's product line, and as a result became the permanent CEO of the company. From 1985 through 2005, the Apple company made a big turnaround and reconstructed their company for the better. In 1998, the iMac was built and designed by an Apple team which was led by Jonathan Ive. The device featured modern technology and a unique design and sold almost 800,000 units in the first 5 months. The next development was Mac OS X program, which was released on March 24, 2001 after several years of development. Since 2001, Apple design team has abandoned the use of colored plastic purse used on the first iMac. This began with the titanium PowerBook and was followed by the white polycarbonated iBook and the flat panel iMac. The Apple Corporation is best known today for its innovative products and technology. The first generation iPad Nano was introduced on September 7, 2005, as a replacement for the iPod Mini. As of March 2011, Apple has sold over 60 million iPods. The MacBook Pro was Apple's first laptop with an Intel microprocessor. It was announced in January 2006 and is aimed at the professional market. April 3rd, 2010, the iPod was launched in the US and sold more than 300,000 units on the first day, and reaching a total sales of 500,000 by the end of the first week. The iPad runs the same touch-based operating systems that the iPhone uses, and many of the same iPhone apps are compatible with the iPad. The third generation iPad was announced on March 7, 2012. It includes a Retina display, a new CPU, 5 megapixel camera, and 1080p video recording. Here are some quick facts about Apple Corporation. The Apple company has over 60,000 employees. The Apple product also takes care of our environment as they do go green. Steve Jobs innovated the Apple Corporation to what it is today. His creative ideas and work ethic has allowed the Apple Corporation turned into a billion-dollar corporation. In 2001, the Apple Corporation was ranked number 35 in the Fortune 500 magazine top companies. I hope you learned a thing or two about Apple Corporation during this speech. Thank you.